Guys, how's it going, Rixie? Hopefully you're doing well today. I never know how to start these streams, if I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I have a thought, and sometimes I don't. This is one where I had several thoughts, and none of them were deemed worthy enough to lead out the conversation. So we're taking the meta approach and talking about how bad it was. Some runner-ups were my landlord's daughter is power washing the house right now, and a whole bunch of water came in one of the windows. Another one was I attended a Adobe podcast session today, and the woman said that she edits audio with her eyes, not her ears. And the third runner-up is that I have a check in my name for some streams I did. However, it is under the name Gearmatic, not my legal name, and my bank will not deposit it for me. So I guess we can cover all three. Right now, my landlord's daughter is power washing the house. Yesterday. Well, here, I got, all right, ready? I bought a Lazy Boy, which I already told everyone, but I got it yesterday. It's here in my apartment. I took a nap in it yesterday, and it was fairly comfortable. I think it needs to be, it's a little fluffy right now, but I think that'll go away pretty quick. I can do this and do this. This is the chair I got. Ignore the tag I did not remove. But like this, you can see how there's a gap here. This needs to go up a little bit and in, and this needs to go up on top of it. So it still needs a little bit of doing, but nice. Happy to have a chair to sit in. It's not this chair. As much as this chair is nice, I don't like sitting in it all the time. It would be nice, you know, after streaming or after eating a meal or something, to be able to sit down in not this chair and watch, you know, some YouTube, or to play some video games. So my thought is one of two things. One, I have a projector. Well, they both involve a projector. One is projecting onto the ceiling above me and looking up at it. And one is projecting to the wall across and looking across at it. Now the issue I have, there's always an issue. Let me open up Paint. This is gonna turn into a whole process now. So my apartment, where am I got a brush, right? There's a wall. It goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like that. It goes like that. And then my bedroom is like this. And then I have my bathroom here like this. All right, this is like my apartment. It's a closet here, like that. All right. This is incorrect. Hang on a second. Like this. Yeah, it's more like that. I fucked it up already. This is terrible. Let's try this again. What is this? Okay. I'm like looking at it. So I have where I'm sitting, right? It goes like this. There's this. There's my bedroom. All right, there's the bathroom here. This is a closet. Oh, this is much better so far. It goes like this. Then it goes like this. Then it goes like this. More or less. This is close enough, right? What's going on, Knight? This is a little bit more how my apartment looks. And so here I know it's in the middle of nowhere. I have my computer desk, and I have a chair here. This is where I'm sitting, so the camera's looking this way, right? There's a little half wall here. This is where my refrigerator is, right between another wall. So this is my deep fridge. And then here is where you would put like a dining room table. I don't have one, but that's where you'd put it. I have a stove here. This is a very narrow walkway. I have a counter here like this. That includes a sink. Right? I got a little bit of a wall here like that. Barely. Right? And then there's this. My door. This is a little exaggerated here. But my door is actually right here into the apartment. And there's a utility closet here, which I have access to. The staircase from upstairs comes, oops, I hit my thing, comes down like this above my closet right here. That's the staircase down to this floor, right? It butts against the bathroom. There's a closet, and then there's my entryway in. So I come down the stairs and I go this way, right? So the chair, this chair, is right here, right? I don't know how do I draw a chair? There we go. It's right here. So I don't really have a lot of choices as to where I can... What's going on, Nintendo? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't have a lot of choices as to where I can put a projected image. I can put it on the ceiling, or I can project it on this wall here, but this wall's at an angle to the chair. I also... My desk that I do my my soldering on is right here. Which is not... I can put it above that. It's not a huge deal, but... So I'm like... What's going on, Fridge? I don't know what how to handle that, right? So my bed's like here. This is a closet. I got my exercise bicycle right here. That is apparently half outside. I got my AC in the window here. This is, like I said, a closet. You like the music? This music, I didn't say what it's from. This is from Yakuza 8. I believe when you were choosing an outfit. Yeah, it's my refrigerator. So that's my dilemma here, is I don't quite know where to project this image. Now, like I said, this wall is exaggerated. It probably is more like right here. Is the closet like that? So this space doesn't exist. The stairs are above it, but I did not draw this to proportion. My bed's not nearly that long, so I don't really have like a wall here to like put it here. You know what I mean? I could put the chair over here, but I have the same issues. I'm projecting onto here. My green screen behind me, is that green? It looks green. Is right here. It's the only spot of color. So this is my layout, which is very weird. It's a basement. The boiler is in here, and, you know, this is where I keep a bunch of my stuff on shelves in here, even though my last landlord said not to use it as storage, and the new landlord doesn't know it exists. I don't know. So yeah, he gets fed scraps so that he keeps moderating. So I'm just not sure what to do. I don't want to get a TV. It's the one thing I don't want to do. Although I could probably mount it to that wall on an arm so it swings out and I could put it away, but I don't want to do that. That would involve me having to figure out if there's metal or wooden, not joists. What word am I looking for? Studs in the wall. You know what I mean? So that was point 0. Point number 1, which is why I remembered that I got the chair yesterday, is my landlord's daughter is power washing the house. And so yesterday they asked me to move my car because I had backed my car. How do I move? No. I want to move everything. I want to move everything. Shit. Magic select all. There we go. I'll move it up here. My green screen didn't move. That's okay. I don't have enough room here. This leads to a little tiny. Wait, where's my pen? There it is. A little tiny walkway here, and there's a door out to my deck. You know, out here, and then right here is a fence, and then there's the driveway. And so I was parked here. This is my car because I wanted to bring the chair in as quick as I could. Why can't I draw on top of the drawing I already made? There we go. I wanted to bring the chair in as quick as I could, and they wanted to power wash this side of the house. So how do I magic select this? I had to move my car yesterday. I had to move my car yesterday so they could power wash. But they only power washed that part of the house. And now they're power washing the back of the house. And in this this foyer here, this hallway, is a window. So there's a window right here, right? And they were spraying this window, and it was leaking into the foyer down the staircase. The window's actually above the staircase, but and so I had to clean all that up. And then we were looking at the window, and the window's rotting. So that was point number 1 that I said, it's probably not good enough to talk about on stream. Point number 2, which I said, probably isn't good enough to talk about on stream. I already forgot what it was. Oh, I was doing a thing for Adobe training on, not Encore. What's their audio software they have? Audition. On Adobe Audition, and using Adobe Audition to make, the edits with her eyes, to make podcasts. And so, you know, we were talking about, she was asking, they had this applet or something where like everyone can put pictures or audio or video of what they're working on or whatever. And she asked people to put in like what their experience with podcasts was. And I was like, oh, you know, I've been an audio engineer and a host of a podcast for 10 years. And everybody else was like, I don't know what a podcast is. But we can create some plans for apartments where rotten windows and shit doesn't happen. Yeah, right? No, so everybody was like, oh yeah, I don't have much experience with podcasts, which is fine, whatever. I don't have any experience with Adobe Audition, so I was like, cool, I'll sit in this anyway. And so we were going through, and she's talking about Adobe Audition, and at one point she said the quote that she edits audio with her eyes, not her ears. And I get what she meant. Because like if you look at audio, right? Let me pull up some audio here. Let me pull up some audio in Audacity, which is I don't know if it's not really my favorite audio editing program, but I'll pull it up in here anyway. Right? So we got Audacity, right? I get what she means. She means if you want to find a gap, you can see it and select it. But you don't edit audio with your eyes, not your ears. You edit with your ears. You listen. You listen to it. And then my coworker was arguing with me about it. The coworker who does not have a degree in audio like I do. And I was like, I get what she means, but she's wrong. She's like, oh yeah, you can find out where blah blah. And then my coworker's like, oh yeah, you can see where things are clipping. And it's like, not really. Can you see where things are clipping in this clip? No, because there are none. But like, say I do, where is it in I gotta find where it is in in Audacity. No, that's not it. Where the hell is it in Audacity? Yeah, like something like this. Like, what's the difference between doing this and seeing it cut off like that? Oops. And seeing it cut off and weird like that, and doing this. I'm not gonna play it. And seeing it smashed. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fundamental difference. Like, it depends on your viewpoint. And then you pull it into Adobe Audition, and like, it has the meter on the side, but 0 dB full scale isn't the full meter. So you, like, can it go above full scale? That's not mathematically possible. Like, I don't know. They were arguing with me about this, and I was like, dude, I get what you're saying. I've been doing audio stuff for over 10 years. I have my name's on commercial CDs you can go buy that I was a Pro Tools operator on. I recorded it. Like, I think I would know what I'm talking about. I get what she's trying to say, but it's wrong. So that was point number 2. Sorry, I have a hangnail that is absolutely fucking with me. And then point number 3, I kind of mentioned it in Discord already, but I had a check that was cut to me, and they cut it in the name Gearomatic and not in the name of me, my legal name. And my bank won't let me, one of my banks won't let me deposit it. They were like, oh, you can't do that without your Gearomatic on your bank account. And in order to do that, I have to get tax documents from the county saying I'm operating a business in the county. Right now, I'm currently claiming this all as a hobby, not as a business. Because under a certain amount of money, you can claim it as a hobby, which is what I'm doing. Because, I'll be honest with you, I'm losing money on streaming. Not an issue. Not asking you to donate. Losing money on streaming, so I'm not looking to make it a business. Because that's how, A, you lose your business, and B, I'm going to get taxed more on the failing business than I am on a failing hobby. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out how I can deposit this money, and I sent it through for mobile deposit, so we'll see if they just accept it on my other bank, and if not, then I'll have to get it recut. Goodbye, chair. Here, I'll play you some of this. This is gonna get content claimed. You ready? This is a cover of Jesse's Girl that I did in college. I get kicked off a... No, I don't know if it's... Yeah, see, that's always a weird issue. It's a cover. You know what I mean? Why do I have a picture of a sofa? That's the chair I bought. I'm not saying no. But this is an example of a cover. Oh, thank you, Justin. Please don't. There's music to that? There's music for Hype Train now? I appreciate it, Justin. Thank you. I didn't mean to say that I'm oh, maybe it was my alert. I didn't mean to say that to encourage people to do that, honestly. I stream for fun, not for cash, but
I play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know I feel so
level 3 right off the bat. Wow. I don't know, what does the Hype Train do? Is it just like goals? You know why it's instant level 3? Because I never have Hype Trains. Get shitty emails on it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is to get people to drive it up. Like I said, I'm not streaming for my job, thankfully. I have a job that's not this. But and I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she'll see. I'm probably gonna have to cut this as a separate VOD so it gets ripped in YouTube. This was my senior project for college. This is what got me to graduate, or allowed me to graduate. Excuse me. I guess produced this. You know I was That is me clapping though.
Jesse's girl. I want Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that? Like Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I want Jesse's girl.
How old is the 12 o'clock gift? 6 years old? 7 years old? That was my first apartment when I moved out here. That was one of the things. This is another one I did here. This is a vocal ensemble. I don't know if this is copywritten. I mean, it's a barbershop song.
I can't think or do a thing without your love. I confess
I'm not singing this one, no.
but I'm talking from my heart.
Claimed by the Barbers Union, yeah.
In my life I'm thinking
We can review,
May I never see the sun go down. May I never feel the falling rain. If the
they're drafting the DMCA letter, yeah.
isn't all that's right and fair, may I never love again.
Let's see.
May I never see the blue of the sky, nor the
They changed this since the last time I used
lovers play. May I never live a day if I don't mean what I say. May I never,
it. So I have a bunch of followers. Let's see, for subscriptions,
sweetheart, when
I just want to test it.
I'm not a foolish
Mom, it was a pirate!
That's one. That's two.
I possess, I'd surrender.
It's 12 o'clock.
That's three.
May I never kiss
And this is the fourth? No, yeah, fourth, and this is the fifth.
May you never take my love in vain.
And then here's the fifth here.
You're the answer to my
This goes away.
but if your love isn't there,
There's the fifth one.
may I never know.
This is a Dwarf Fortress reference.
Never love again. Love again. No, I'll never love. Never again.
They did a good job. I was very happy with that. Here's one from the International Trumpet Guild. I'm not gonna play it too loud. Hang on a second. This one might be copywritten, but I don't think it is. In fact, I'm gonna stop playing that there. And then for followers, I have a bunch of Fallout ones. Mysterious Stranger. I got the Skeleton. It's playing it twice here. I should probably just mute this. I got the one for Death Stranding. I got the one for Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarfs have arrived.
I got the one for NASA.
John Madden.
Oh,
John
there you go.
Madden.
And then I got the Donkey Kong one. Those are all the ones I have. I literally have a list. I have a Discord server that I'm the only person in. and I write down things, and like I have a list of ones I want to make. For example, you know, in Willy Wonka when he plays the little piano and the flute or whatever it is. I want to like that, like, you know, just dumb shit that I think of in my head, like, oh, that would be a cool one, and I write it down and I never make them. But that's that. And then the last audio I have is some tuba. So this was interesting. I'm gonna lower it a little. Hang on. This was interesting because it's 3 tubas, but it's the same guy playing all 3. So we had a click track that basically is just like the tempo, and he played the first one to that, and then he played the next one to that, and then he played the third one to that, and then we combined them all in post. But he was sick, so we could only play a few measures at a time without it sounding bad. So like almost every like second or third note is a cut to a different take, and some are like crossfaded together, some are just hard takes, and so this was just like hours of work, and there's 3 movements to this song. Oh, banana. So there's another 2 movements, like I said. There's another movement. The third movement. So. Alright, should probably play some games today, right? That would be smart. Let me exchange this VOD for a new one, hang on.